The greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher. Happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These three are your greatest treasures. If you want to awaken all of humanity, awaken all of yourself. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Silence is a source of great strength. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. Act without expectation. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. To see things in the seed, that is genius. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. The heart never grows better by age. I fear rather it grows harder. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. Care about what other people think and you will always be their prisoner. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Those who flow as life flows know they need no other force. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. To lead people, walk behind them. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. When the best leader's work is done, the people say, "We did it ourselves." The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Great acts are made up of small deeds. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. A scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. If you would take, you must first give. This is the beginning of intelligence. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. He who talks more is sooner exhausted. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. Without stirring abroad, one can know the whole world. Without looking out of the window, one can see the way of heaven. The farther one goes, the less one knows. The more laws and order are made prominent, the more thieves and robbers there will be. Time is a created thing. To say, "I don't have time" is like saying, "I don't want to." He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. An ant on the move does more than a dozing ox. He who defends with love will be secure. heaven will save him and protect him with love. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. Life and death are one thread, the same line viewed from different sides. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. The superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Anticipate the difficult by managing the easy. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Those who have knowledge don't predict. Those who predict don't have knowledge. Govern a family as you would cook a small fish very gently. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. He who knows others is learned. He who knows himself is wise. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. The more you know, the less you need to say. If you want to be strong, learn to enjoy being alone. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Patience is a bitter plant, but its fruit is sweet. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. When the wind blows, the grass bends. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Do not wish for easy lives. Wish to be stronger men. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. If you want to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. To see what is right and not do it is the one of courage. The wise man avoids all extremes. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. To understand your parents' love, you must raise children yourself. The real key to health and happiness and success is self-knowledge. Deal with the faults of others as gently as with your own. The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his actions. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The cautious seldom err. The superior man is distressed by his want of ability. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. The superior man is firm in the right way and not merely firm. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without.